Friends, pre-arrest bail means अटकपूर्व जामीन, interim pre-arrest bail, anticipatory bail. All these terms are very much important for common people also. Nowadays, no one can give guarantee that police officer or police department will not file any criminal case against you, though you are not a criminal person. You can be roped into crime. Always there is a fear in the mind of common person. He is in society, he is in office, he is on workplace, in his cooperative housing society. Might be there may be a dispute of civil nature, but sometimes with the help of some special acts or with the help of Indian Penal Code provisions, someone file false complaint against you. In a list of accused, your name is also involved. They concocted the evidence, and as per your knowledge, you are totally innocent. You are not at all involved in the criminal activity or that particular criminal case. You did not committed any offense. There is no requirement of arrest. There is no any need of police custody or inquiry of the police officer with you in police custody. You have sufficient evidence about that, and you have reason to believe that you will be arrested without any reason, without committing any offense. Then there is a protection in a law in CRPC section 438 is for you for anticipatory bail. You can file into the session court or in a high court pre-arrest bail or anticipatory bail to protect your arrest, because you are a well-known person in a society. You are family-oriented man. You are the only person in your family, and all family members are depend on you. You are totally innocent. You did not committed any offense, but unfortunately some offense for wrongful gain or with ill will filed by the police officer. Some complainant wrongly filed FIR or complaint against you or your family, and you are approaching to the advocate. He is suggesting to file an anticipatory bail or pre-arrest bail. You are giving wakalatnama, you are handing all necessary document to him, and he drafts the anticipatory bail. Some cases he will take affidavit from you, and on behalf of you, he will approach to the session court or high court under section 438 for pre-arrest bail. Along with that, he may file interim bail application or interim pre-arrest bail application, and he will prima facie show to the court, prove to the court in first hearing, in absence of public prosecutor or without informing to the investigation officer, that in such cases there is every possibility, there is a fear in your mind that you may be arrested for non-cognizable offense, not non-cognizable, non-bailable offense, and unnecessary your custody will be taken by the police. But in that case, it is a two-way weapon. If interim bail application is rejected, then there will be a problem for final hearing. If interim bail is accepted and on some conditions that you have to attend the police station, you have to cooperate with the investigation officer, you have to produce certain documents to the police officer, your passport to the police officer, investigation officer. But at the same time, public prosecutor may ask your presence because now you are at liberty. So he may ask presence for a final hearing of the interim bill, that is interim antarim jamin or pre-arrest bail final hearing. But there is a risk that unfortunately if your plea is not accepted and final application is rejected, then police officer may arrest you out of premises of the court. So this is very delicate position. Everyone should know. No advocate should give any guarantee of work that your pre-arrest bail will be passed because it is not in his control. It is totally a discretion of the court. Court will observe the situation. Court will apply the judicial mind, which is not under the control of any advocate. So, your advocate will prove prima facie that you are an innocent person. Your custody is not required. You already respond well, cooperate with the investigation officer or police officer. Offence registered against you is totally false, fabricated, concocted, and there is a reason to file false complaint or false FIR against you. There is a civil dispute and no criminal action is required. That you are a well-known person in a society. You will obey all the conditions of the court. You will fully cooperate to the police officer. All these conditions court will give while accepting your interim bail application or anticipatory bail application. So grounds are very much important. Drafting of anticipatory bail is very much important, and taking the decision whether to file the interim bail application or whether to file anticipatory bail application is also equally important. Unless and until there is a requirement, please don't file pre-arrest bail application, because police officer normally will not give report in favor of you. Positively they will say that yes, your presence is required, your custodial investigation is required, some recovery is required, you are directly involved in this offence, or you are the main accused, or you help the co-accused, there is a prima facie evidence against you, there is a CDR report against you, there is a statements against you, and you are the prime accused in this crime. Unless and until your arrest is completed, investigation cannot be go into the progress. All these typical grounds or typical defense will taken by the public prosecutor or investigation officer. So, first please inquire about the offence registered against you. If possible, try to contact investigation officer with open heart. Don't use any corrupt practices. Boldly approach to the police station and satisfy them that you are not the accused, you are not involved in this criminal activity. But if you are really involved and you have reasonable doubt that your police custody will be taken, then only as a last chance, or if there is no other alternative, then only you approach to your advocate and file this pre-arrest bail or anticipatory bail. Remember again, it is the totally discretion of the criminal court. Session court may consider your application or may reject also. After rejection of the bail application, there is also provision that you can ask for again interim bail application to approach the higher court, that is to the high court. So try to file the application, first application in a trial court only, that is session court. Don't rush to the high court directly if it is not required. Use step by step procedure. If session court rejects your application, then take the benefit of the discretion of the court, ask for an interim bail and approach to the High Court. If not, after High Court, you can approach to the Supreme Court also. So there are so many options to you. Or under section 41, you can satisfy to the investigation officer and he may take into custody only for enquiry and he will not arrest you. So please, unless and until it is specially required, don't file the pre-arrest bail application, because situation will be changed after filing the interim bail application. The another shrunkhala or chain will start, and if you are really innocent and there is no other way out, then only file the pre-arrest bail application or anticipatory bail application under section 438 of CRPC. There are so many decisions, case laws from Supreme Court, so many. Ramdas Nayak case, Siddhappa case, and many others also. So you take information about that case law also and take benefit properly at proper time only in special cases of anticipatory bail. Thank you friends. Please like this channel. Channel name is Vilas Naik. I am Advocate Vilas Naik. We will discuss on these simple terms. Take the help of these videos. Subscribe this channel, like it, and if possible share it and comments also. Thank you very much.